Some fun. Welcome everybody once again. This week we're here at the Rose Bowl for the POD Tour. Remember last week we had Ryan Disharoon winning the racing and Fallen Angel winning freestyle. So here today we got the POD Tour 12 truck once again. Let's talk to our driver who was commentating with us last week. Sky, how do you feel about today as we're looking at the bracket here?
It's going to be interesting, to say the least.
With you getting the fastest run time, what's going to be your biggest issue here? I know you'll be in the second round, so...
It's definitely going to be the fact. One thing is that don't get that extra bit of practice in the first round. But hitting those ramps, if you hit those ramps wrong, it can really mess you up. So it's going to be... It's going to be tough. I feel like that's going to be an issue for a lot of drivers, not just myself.
Well, it's great talking to you. Let's see what we can do here with Summoner Digger, with Ryan Anderson and Barry Moosauer and Zombie. Coming up to the racing pods. See that blue and black Summoner Digger? Ryan Anderson was the fifth fastest in qualifying. Barry Moosauer was actually the slowest as he did go for a tumble. As they're both off, heading down into the first corner around the racing pods, coming towards the first jump. Zombie's got the slight lead. Both of them getting a little sideways, but Zombie got the better corner, better bounce. It's going to hit the ramp. Barry Moosauer is going to win round one, and Sumner is going to go up and over. So Ryan Anderson, already getting knocked out early on, started going the wrong direction. Not something you really want to do, especially when it's the first round and things do not always go your way. See, they're trying to get Ryan on his wheels. Still no sound. I don't know why. That's weird. All right, now we're coming to the second bracket for round one. We have I remember who it was. Maximum Destruction versus Tom Meents versus Travis Pastrana in Nitro Circus. Tom Meents had a wild ride in qualifying, but 15th fastest, which is a surprise for Tom Meents. Tom Meents usually is the racing champion and freestyle. He's pretty good at freestyle. Both drivers are off. They come around the first ramp, clipping the pod. Maximum Destruction. Tom Meents. Meents going wide. As he's got to slow down because the racing pod is going to go up and over. And that's going to give Travis Pastrana the win for bracket number 2. Travis Pastrana is going to hit the wall. Trying to get behind scenes action here. See, you can clearly see that Max D that trucks are having issues, but since it's only the first event, anything can happen the rest of the season. The Path to Destruction Tour is going to be one of the most wildest parts of the season. Now we have Todd LeDuc and Monster Energy versus Charlie Pockins and Velociraptor. Both great drivers once again. Are we going to see Todd LeDuc later on with his big air like he usually does in freestyle? Or are we going to see Charlie do the Chucky dance? And lights are on. Heading down through the first corner. Charlie's going to go a little wider than Todd. Both trucks almost at even, but LeDuc has a slight advantage so far. Coming to the line. Charlie's getting sideways, but that's going to give Todd the win. Charlie got sideways off the racing ramp. Not something you really want to do, especially here in racing. This Rose Bowl is probably one of the trickiest tracks on the schedule for how tight everything is, all racing ramps and everything. For freestyle, we will have Reaper up in the booth with us until he does his freestyle run. But right now we have Shaggy and Scooby-Doo versus Brianna and Axe. Looking to be two fast trucks here tonight. This is the final bracket of round 1. So they're both off. Brianna taking really tight, kind of slow around the corner. Both trucks going to go wide here. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Shaggy's got to slow down or slow down. Brianna's going to get that win. Wonder what happened there. So the first bracket is over with. Brianna is going to win her run against Shaggy. Now, why the hell did it not update? Alright, well, we have Jurassic Attack and Zombie for the first bracket. Second bracket, we'll have Nitro Circus versus Lucas Oil Crusader and Lindsay Wink. Then we have Heavy D facing off Todd LeDuc and Monster Energy. And Brianna facing off Diesel Dave. Not Heavy D. Heavy D is in Bro Camino. And for technical difficulties, Reaper will not be here for the rest of the session. He will be in freestyle unless he destroys the truck too bad, like Aiden did last week. But here we go, coming over the first, onto the pod. We got Sky and Jurassic Attack and Baran Hour and Zombie. And they're both good to go, heading around quite even actually right now. Both over the racing ramp. What air Sky got. Barry, you had issues coming off that ramp. Come into the line. Can Barry save it? He does. He's getting some freestyle points while racing. I don't know, weird way of doing things, but things didn't go his way. Now we have Travis Pastrana facing on Lindsay Wink. Travis Pastrana, of course, in Nitro Circus in the gray lane, and Lindsay Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader in the orange lane. Lindsay Wink was close to beating Reaper's run in qualifying. Was second fastest. I think Reaper and not Lucas Oil, but Lindsay Wink were the only two that had sub 18-second lap times compared to everybody else who had sub 19. So if you don't think that's impressive, then But this win's gonna go to Lindsey Wink. Both Lindsey Wink gets another victory. Remember, this Lindsey Wink is one of the greatest drivers who doesn't never got a championship. So we'll have to see what he does this season. See whether he can make it on. As now we have Tyler Duke facing off Heavy D. Tyler Duke and Heavy D is gonna get onto the racing pod. See what both of these drivers can do here. And lights are on. Both drivers are going. Todd's got a slight lead. Got a better launch. Both of them getting slightly sideways through. And Tyler Duke's gonna win it. Tyler Duke's off screen. Got a put it in reverse. Spin it around and he will. And next up we will have Brianna and Axe versus Heavy D. Or Diesel Dave. My God, I got both of them mixed up. But Diesel Dave and Brianna. Diesel Dave and Bro Camina, Brianna and Axe. Racing for Team Scream. On to Racing Pod. Man, those lights are bright on Bro Camina. Alright, here we go. They're both off. And Diesel Dave has a slight lead. Brianna's with the issues. Almost overcorrected it. Had to get on the brakes. And that's going to give Diesel Dave the victory here. Diesel Dave is going to win in the second round. Now we have these semifinals. We have Jurassic Reaper and Jurassic Attack taking on Lindsey Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader. Todd LeDuc and Monster Energy taking on Diesel Dave and Bro Camino. These four have been the fastest all night. So if you remember last week, those that watched the videos or the video last week in racing, the fastest four ended up making it onto the semifinals from qualifying. Well, not this week. Seems like Monster Energy had better plans, taking out Heavy D in the process. They might have found something in that truck. Maybe they can beat Diesel Dave. As here we go, Reaper and Lucas Oil. Both gonna go around the first bend. Lucas Oil's got the slight lead. No, Jurassic Attack. Reaper has the lead, but Reaper's got a bad bounce. Both are going wide. Lindsey Wink's in the containers, and Reaper's gonna go for the win. Guy gets the win. Lindsey Wink bouncing off the barrels after both of them getting really bad bounces off that racing ring. I don't know if it's because they got. It's not. I know Reaper did not get enough speed. Landed on top of the landing ramp for the racing line and just completely bounced the rear end up. But Lindsey Wink just got out of shape off that ramp. So now we have Todd LeDuc taking on Heavy D. Or Diesel Dave. I did it again. And they're both off, heading down to the first corner. Todd LeDuc's got the slight advantage. Side of the Duke's going wide. And he clips the racing point. He's going to slow down. Heavy D's going up and over. What? And Side of the Duke's going for massive air. How damaged is that truck for Diesel Dave? Doesn't look like that. It's not bad of damage, just headlights damage. And so we're going to see if they can fix that. So here it is. Jurassic Tech going to take on Bro Camino. But if Bro Camino can't fix that, which it shouldn't be that long to fix that compared to other things, that was just minor damage compared to what others had. And here we go. So we should have Reaper and Diesel Dave coming out onto the track. And Diesel Dave does make it into the track. Like I said, looked like a quick, easy fix. So we're about to find out who's going to be the winner of tonight for racing. Reaper's been one of the fastest drivers. The fastest driver versus the third fastest in qualifying. Here they come through the first ramp. Sky's gonna get sideways. He's up and over. Sky's gonna roll it. Hitting the dumpster. And that's gonna give Diesel Dave the win for racing. And Sky's gonna go around. Don't know if that's what you wanted, but he hits the wall. And like frustration. Just got very sideways off that racing lamp, orange racing lamp. I don't know what it is, but that orange racing lamp has been giving Sky the issues. Getting sideways. But here it is. Diesel Dave is going to be your racing winner of the night. And in freestyle, coming up, we'll have Sundigger going first. Then we'll have Nitro or Max. Excuse me, Tom Mentz and Max D. Then we'll have Charlie Hawkins and Velociraptor, Shaggy, and Scooby Doo. Those will be the first 4 trucks of the night. Then we'll have Zombie, then Nitro Circus, and then there'll be Brodozer, then Axe. Actually, I got them all mixed up. Scooby Doo's going to go first, Velociraptor, then Maxi, Digger, Axe, Brodozer, Nitro Circus, Zombie, Monster Energy, Lucas Oil, Jurassic Attack, and Bro Camino. That is our freestyle order. So basically, from down up. A bit like the opposite direction. So we are going. What a wild run! Since Sky's having issues, we will not get an interview from him. So, or he will not be joining booth due to the fact the microphone is busted. But probably got pissed off or something. Alright, so up first we'll have Shaggy. Remember, 2 minutes on the clock, but if they can make the 2 minutes, then they'll get an extra 30 seconds. So here it is, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Going for some nice slight air coming off that racing ramp over the jammer. Now he's going to go for the step up. Going to go a little sideways. Where is going to be the best place as he hits the backflip? Nice landing. And he's going to go for a slight skywheel. He's going to get stuck. The timer is paused until he gets it moving again, and he does. paused the time due to the fact he did get stuck. See if he could get it unstuck, and he did get it unstuck. So here he comes around the corners. Gonna hit the backside of the gray racing line. Nice air. And there goes the hood flying off. Probably damaged it while hitting the backflip on the 8-pack. Gonna get a little sideways. Oh, he's gonna go up and over. Can he save it? And he does. Gets it back on all four wheels, going over the racing ramp. Oh, he's gonna get. That was a very nasty hit. As he's gonna go for the 8-pack again. Nice sky wheeling. Get some nice air off of there. I guess he was trying to go for the backflip. Did not get it. Going for a bicycle. Very slight, but I don't know if the judge will consider that. Try to get another one, or he didn't hit that right as he gets on two wheels, try to get the stop. He doesn't get it. Into a bicycle, into the sidewall. Gets it on the front two tires. Now we got bonus. He is in bonus time, so with 20 seconds left on the clock right now. He's going to get a little sideways. Tough track to tame it. He's going to go for the backflip and doesn't land it. As he tries to save the move, and he will. And his score is going to be a 23, already a decent run. Great run for the Scoop. For Shaggy. 23, that's already going to be a big challenge. As remember, max points you can get is 25 points. So Charlie Pockins up next in Velociraptor. Let's see what he can do to pull off. Gonna go for the back of the step up. And getting a little sideways. Already up and over. He does save it. Remember, you do not want to be within deep or finish within the first 30 seconds, because if you do, you do not get a time. Hawkins going for some big air. Ooh, nice air. He's going to go across the ramp. Kind of a little sideways off the downside of that ramp. Or the backside of it. And he's going to get a little on the ramp. Going to go on the other side of the step up. Don't want to get too big of air, because then you get hit into the dumpsters. And he's going for... Oh, he's going to go up and over again. Can he get onto all four tires? He does. Gonna get some nice air off of the back of the ramp. He's gonna go for the back of the gray racing ramp. Tough landing. Throwing it in reverse. What is he doing? Is he going for a front flip? And he is. Does he land it? No, he doesn't. It twisted. Gets it back on all fours. Now he's going to spin it around. He's going to try to get into a donut. No, he's trying to reverse. Is he going for another front flip? Or trying to attempt for another front flip? Now he's within. What is he planning? He gets it onto the backflip, and does he get it stuck? And he's on his nose. Trying to get the maximum moonwalk, and goes for a front flip, but doesn't land it again. And time is up. And he's going to be on his roof. With a 21. Judges not a very close battle. But Shaggy right now still the score to beat with 23. So that is quite surprising. Next up, we will have Tom Meents and Maximum Destruction. What is he planning as he goes between the racing ring towards the other side of the arena? Throwing it in reverse. And it looks like he's going for the jammer. Time starts. No, he's going for the step up. Nice air coming off the step up. Tom Meents, he needs a good run here because if he doesn't get a good run, he doesn't have a chance. His big air. As long as he makes it within time. And he's going to get a wheelie. Nice slap wheelie. And he's going to go up and over. Can he save it? And they shut him off. Time is done. And with a score of 12, that's not a good run at all for Tom Meents. You can see that thing just blowing smoke out of it. At least for that, when he started back up to get it going again. Well, we'll have Ryan Anderson up next. With nobody. Destroyed it in racing. Let's see what he can do here. To the backside, gonna hit the dumpster. And gonna hit the jammer. Big air off the jammer. Into a slap wheelie. Remember, the score to beat is a 23 from Shaggy. Gonna hit the backside of the racing ramp. Oh, he's gonna. That was a heavy landing. Throws it into reverse. Gets away from the backflip. That was a big hit. And he's gonna go kind of wild off these ramps. Remember, you gotta be careful with how you hit things. You don't want to destroy the truck too early on. I mean, that was close to whether it was gonna be something catastrophic or not. And he's going for. What the hell was that? Gets on two wheels. Gonna hit the backside of the racing ramp. Nice air. Got a minute and 20 left. But only less than 50 seconds for regular time. And he's going for a bicycle. Gets it slightly, but doesn't get it much. Oh, he's gonna get sideways off the ramp. And into sidewalls. He's gonna get up and over. What a save. Into a backflip. And rotates in air, and that might be his time. Into the sidewalls. With 10 seconds left on the clock, what is he gonna do? And he puts it in reverse. Oh! With another 21. It's going to tie Charlotte Hawkins. All right, let's see what Brianna and Axe can do here. She's a newcomer to Monster Jam. Here she comes. What is she planning? It's gonna hit the middle pod there. Seems like she's having slight issues there. Starting out. Gets it back rolling. Nice air off the back side of the racing ramp there. And she's gonna get sideways off the ramp. She gets it back on all fours. More issues again. It's like the truck shutting off on her and whatnot. Gonna go a little sideways, going for the backflip. Not enough energy. Barely gets that one off. Gonna go sideways again. Going for the 8-pack again. Sky wheelie up in the air. And she's gonna roll it. Onto the roof again. What a save. And she's the 5th truck on tonight. So far, everybody's able to make it to racing or freestyles here. So everyone gets a chance to see every truck do their moves, whatever they want to do. Gonna get a little sideways off the ramp again. She gets it back on all fours. She's doing a lot of saving here. And she's going for... Gets a slight sloppy there. But couldn't hold it. And her time's up. Try to get more in. Get to 22. And she's into the dumpster again. Up next, we'll have Heavy D and Bro Dozer. One of the two brothers. We have Heavy D and Diesel Dave. Up and over the step up. Going for some nice air here. And watch that truck soar through the air. You're like, you don't expect these trucks to... Oh! He's up and over. You don't... But like I was saying, you don't expect these trucks to really give up much air and everything. But for how heavy they are. But, man, these guys, you just... One hit, and they can get with some decent amount of speed. Big air. I mean, it's just like in real life. Those that don't watch Monster Jam doesn't really see things, large machines like these flying and say, oh yeah, that, and he's going to go up and over, and that's his time. That's potential to 11. Now we have Travis Pastrana coming out with Nitro Circus. And he's going to get a slight bicycle into the jammer. He's going to hit the racing ramp. No, he's going to go for a bicycle.
Yeah. Come on. So,
And he's going to go into a donut here. Nice donut. That's what you want to see, or some fans want to see. Incorporate different moves into a run that no one has done yet. Nice air. This man is just floating around the track. And tried to get him stopping in, doesn't get it up on the two wheels. And he's going to get it here. And he's going to go up and over. And that's going to be his time. And that's going to be only a 13. Not something that you want. Oh, shit. Got to cut that out. But next up we have Bari Musauer in Zombie. He's got the zombie arms up. Looking to go big here tonight. As the 8th truck. And he waves to the crowd. Finish waving to the crowd. Is he going to hit his first ramp? And he will. Gonna get some nice air off that ramp. Didn't go for big air like, or as big of an air as Diesel Dave, as he goes sideways, lands onto the backside of the jammer. That's impressive. Going for the, oh, destroying the truck more. Gonna get a little sideways off the ramp. He's gotta save it. And he does. Being a little sideways. Now going for the 8-pack again. This time more air. Lands it right on the nose. Gonna destroy that truck. There goes the bottom of the part of the mouth. As it falls off. Great air. Going to spin it around. Gonna hit the jammer here. Gonna go sideways off of it. Not sure if that's what you want to do, but hey. That means style points. Do what you gotta do. As he's gonna, whoa, and he's up and over, and that's gonna be his run. And that's another 13. Didn't completely make time. Gonna go down. Now we have Todd, the Duke, and Monster Energy. And going for some big air. And nice slap wheelie too. Going over the step up. Duke going for big. As what is he planning? And he gets it up on all fours or on the nose. And he's gonna roll it. Wow, it's only 11. Not a good day for Duke. You don't want to do that. Now we have Lindsay Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader. Remember, the score to beat is still a 23. Made by the one and only Scooby Doo. And here's Lindsay Wink, looking to be one of the best. Nice air over the ramp. Gonna hit the back of the jammer. Great air. Thing almost came to a complete stop there after when it landed. Big air on the backside of that racing ring. He's gonna spin it around. As long as he doesn't hit the dumpsters, he should be fine for the most part. Lands it on top of the pod. He's gonna send it across the track. Nice air. And you spin it back up and around. It's going to get him to stop. He doesn't get it to work. Doesn't get up like Duke did. Throws in a reverse. And that's something you see every day. Seeing a truck throwing in a reverse. And just sending it. And he's completely sending it right now. With 30 seconds left on the clock for regular time. 30 seconds left. If he makes it to bonus as he clips the dumpster. That was a heavy hit. Tried to attempt to stop it. Doesn't get it to stop. Hits the dumpster. Great air though. Into another slap wheelie. And he's going for the backflip. And he's gonna land it. Going over the jammer. Getting a little sideways. Going over the front of the racing ramp. Going to get a little sideways again, but he's trying to keep up the momentum. And he's going to go into a donut. He's going to finish out the clock with a massive donut. And that's going to be his time on 24. New race or event leader. Or score leader is Lindsay Wink in Lucas Oil. Beats Shaggy by 1 point. What a wild run. Second to last truck of the night, we have Reaper in Drastic Attack. Didn't have the best of the runs in the had almost the best run in racing until he flipped. destroying the truck. Now here he is, going to go for the victory here tonight. A 24, even harder score to beat. He's got to get full on. He's got to really wow the judges in order to get past that 24. Tries to get into the moon stop. He doesn't get it. Over the jammer. He's going to land really hard on the front. Don't want to completely do that. Little struggling. He's going for another stop, it looks like, and he'll get it a little bit into a moonwalk from the ground. Just threw it in reverse and just with the momentum he had with it, with the rear end bouncing up like it did, he just threw it in reverse and just let it go. Now that's something we didn't see coming. Couldn't get it done. Landed the first time. Let's try it again in big air. Over to the step up. Going for another stop. He doesn't get it this time. Into a slight backwards moonwalk. Tries to go for another stop. I think he got a little too much air off that ramp. He was trying to go for a moonwalk and stopping that. His time is running out for this young man. Throwing it into reverse, and now he's going to put it into drive. And he's going to send it over the back of the racing ring. Massive air. Coming to overtime or bonus time. Nice slap wheelie. Gonna hit the back of, or the front of the gray racing ramp again this time. Gonna get a little sideways. He's got 10 seconds left on the clock. Gets into the on the nose, but too much momentum. Throws it into reverse. He's gonna get a reverse donut. Throws it into a reverse donut. That's gonna be some extra style points with a 23 or drastic attack. Flying Shaggy. A lot of 20s this one run compared to last week's in the Stadium Red Tour. And last but not least, we got Diesel Dave and Bro Camino going to take on the Rose Bowl. See what he's got here tonight. Going for the racing ramp. Nice air. Oh, he's going to get a low. Awkward off that orange racing ramp. Going for the step up. Nice air. He's going to go a little off. Going to go for the side of the big ramp in the front. Going to spin it around. With 2 minutes left on the clock. If he makes it. And it seems like he's struggling. He gets it up on the nose. But started rolling over, so he had to put it in drive. Take it out reverse, put it in drive, and drive away with it. He's going to spin it out. I have a slow run here. He's going for another one. He gets it. Tries to go for a front flip, I think. A moonwalk into a front flip. And it's going across the entire stadium on his. What does the officials do? Gonna spin it around, gets it saved. Over the step up, going to get a little sideways again. So 30 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, he gets into overtime. And he's going to go up and over. And that's going to be his time. And let's see what his score will be. Will he beat Lucas Oil Crusader? No, he does not. He only gets an 18. Was at a very slow start. So that gives Lucas Oil Crusader the victory tonight.
You don't need a break.
And here are the points with the overall. Jurassic Tech will take home the victory, beating Lucas Oil Crusader Lindsay Wink by 1 point. Diesel Dave was 16, Axe 13, Scooby Doo 12, Ryan Anderson 10, Zombie and Velociraptor, or Barry and Charlie are tied with 9. Carla Duke and Travis Strana's tied with 8, and Heavy D and Mac Tom Mentz tied with 5 points. So that gives Brodozer or Bro Camino, Diesel Dave winning the racing, Lindsay Wink winning the freestyle, and Jurassic Attack. Reaper is going to win overall. Here are your seasonal points. Same as overall due to the fact that's how many points they accumulated so far. Thank you all for watching here at the Rose Bowl. We'll see you next week at Atlanta for the Throwback Tour. I am DJ Monster signing off.
Dan, do you
Good
need
night.
anything in the card?